So Keith, I know everyone's thinking it, July, time for your holiday.
It certainly is. Yes.
But aside from that, any general advice now for the garden in July?
Well, if you're going on holiday, give it a good water before you go. Get some friends to come in and help you out. That's always the best thing. There's also a lot of good automatic watering systems now, so might be, if you've got a really good garden and you don't want to be away for too long, fitting up a watering system might be something you need to think about. So that's watering. I mean, watering is the main thing through the summer. So's feeding. Keep feeding, particularly tomatoes. They're very greedy if you want a good crop. What else in general? Ponds. The algae problems sort of should have gone by now because the lilies are covering, particularly if you've got filter systems and so on. But particularly if you've got fish, sometimes a pond in the summer months lacks oxygen, and if you ever see the fish coming to the surface and literally gasping for air, then you need to do something about that. And the best thing, I suppose, is to keep fountains and waterfalls going all the time. Topping up also with water, preferably with rainwater if you can. I know it's not always possible, but stored rainwater is the best thing to top up with. Tap water's got nutrients in, and that encourages algae. So you're topping your pond up on the one hand, but you're encouraging algae on the other. So it's a difficult balance, but I think it's probably in the hot days best to top it up rather than not.
And as far as lawns are concerned, it's just keep on cutting, is it, in July?
It is, but as the moisture reduces, the lawn grows less, so you don't need to cut it perhaps as much. And in fact, most people raise the height of the cut in the summer months, so you leave a little bit more grass on, keeps it a bit greener, and helps it recover better when the rains do start. So the lawn, it just keep ticking over really through the summer months.
And the same with the greenhouse, I suppose, same sort of stuff as last month. Keep it cool, opening the vents in the greenhouse, and also using greenhouse shade in this.
Yeah, shade if you haven't already done so. Ventilate, damp down in the mornings, as we talked about, and regular watering. Again, going back to tomatoes, you really need to keep the watering very even for them, otherwise you can suffer from things like blossom end rot and splitting of the tomato. So key thing is watering in the summer as well as ventilation.
And just to finish, as we always do, a little advice for our feather friends. Anything we should be doing for them this month?
Well, I said it last month, but providing fresh water is really important as you get into dry weather, and we've had that for the last few weeks, and let's hope it continues through the rest of the summer. And connected to birds, really, people will start clipping hedges now, and because most birds have finished nesting, but just before you clip your conifer or your privet hedge, just check for nesting birds, just to make sure that they have gone.
Okay, that's brilliant. Well, thanks very much, Keith.
Okay.